In this paper, we assess the ability of natural gas to lower U.S. greenhouse gas emissions and help avert the worst effects of climate change. We found that the increased use of gas does not significantly lower emissions, primarily because it delays the use of renewable electricity technologies. For this research, we asked a variety of natural gas experts for their estimates of natural gas supply curves, the amount of total gas available in the U.S. at different wellhead prices. We used their estimates to create three supply curves, a high supply, a low supply, and a middle or reference supply, to input into the energy economic model Markel to assess the effects of the different supplies on the future composition of the U.S. power sector and greenhouse gas emissions. We also looked at the effects under three different levels of climate policy: none, a moderate carbon tax, and a stringent carbon cap. We also considered a renewable portfolio standard of 50% renewable electricity by 2050. We found that high gas supply led to less coal use and less renewable electricity use. This was true across all climate policies: none, moderate, and stringent. Under no climate policy, high gas supply also led to increased overall electricity use. Over time, abundant gas helped decrease more quickly the use of coal, but also delayed the use of renewable electricity. Averaging across the three climate policies, natural gas and renewables generate the same amount of electricity in 15 years under low gas supply, but it takes over twice as long, 36 years, under high gas supply. Abundant gas was most effective in reducing emissions under the renewable portfolio standard, as the 50% renewable electricity mandate forced gas to compete more directly with coal. But overall, natural gas had little effect on greenhouse gas emissions. The biggest driver of emissions reductions was a climate policy, not the amount of natural gas. This was true at any methane leakage rate, including none. In short, we found that the increased use of natural gas for electricity will not significantly lower emissions, because gas competes not just with coal, but also with lower carbon sources of electricity, such as renewables. If we want to lower emissions and decarbonize the electricity sector, our study and others suggest that we need a price or cap on carbon. Thank you for listening, and feel free to contact me with questions.